Alright, hey everyone, Tin Man here. Round 2 of the ETS Invitational. We're up against level 13 David here. He's playing FJP Plate Aggro. This hand's not the worst thing I've ever seen, but it doesn't have a Hailstorm, which is pretty much the main card you want. So we'll redraw. We can do better than this. There's a Hailstorm. Unfortunately, we don't have power. We don't have Shadow, and we only have 2 influence, so... or 2 power, sorry. We don't have Shadow, and we don't have a 3rd power, but... let's scout into one, hopefully. There we go. Perfect. So we'll be able to cast this Hailstorm right on time, but he's not going to play. He doesn't have a play right on time, so not the worst. He probably has a 3-drop. He does not. He's stuck on 2 power too. Oh, don't mind me. Don't mind me at all. Just gonna. This might turn into a non-game very quickly. He has a fast slip bell, so probably a torch, possibly a protect, I suppose, is possible. We're just gonna get double shadow here. We're short on power, but we have 4 to his 2, and we got a grip full of good removal here. I think I'd rather just play out the Statuary Maiden right away. This way, if he does find a guy that he can cast, then we can bar his favor, Hailstorm it, get the weapon, rather than hitting our power drop right on time. That's fine. We still get to... Alright, now we gotta... We still have her effect, even though she's stunned. It is a torch. Okay, it's definitively a torch. Since he had it available at 1 power. But this seems pretty good. I'm just gonna play, you know, a 5-drop. Hope it's good enough. He has the... Oh, he could have torched me directly, but okay. And so this is where playing a whole lot of power in your deck definitely comes into handy, because we're playing so many power sources that it's very unlikely for us to get power screwed like he is right now. So we don't know if he still has a torch or not. Absolutely would take more power. Now we're just going to spam Harbingers, and once again, this might be a little bit of a non-game, but that's what happens when you have a deck that doesn't draw 2 power. I think we just hit this with a Cold Blood. Get our weapon, put it on our flyer. We get a couple out of his hand. Put this on our guy. Play the crest, scout any power to the bottom. I don't need power now. I'm just gonna start smacking him with 2 Channel Tempest in a row, and it should be an easy game 1 here. Not worried about that guy. Let's just hit him with this, because I'll kill him next turn. Actually, I can just... Okay, he's dead, yeah. Figured as much. Alright, so it's unfortunate, but unfortunate for him, I mean. Not for me. Very fortunate for me. Alright, let's take a look at our sideboard. So let's clone the sideboard deck. And let's see what we don't want. So I do want Boars. I think Dark Return's a little slow. I like putting in Sabotages, because it'll hit his plate and his other interaction. I don't necessarily care for Annihilate. It only hits his commandos. Statue Remains also pretty slow. Rain of Frogs is slow. Azenel's Gift. And also Channel Tempest is a little slow. Bloodcaster's fine. It doesn't hit a lot of his stuff, but it blocks enough. Let's cut one of them. Let's cut. I need 3 more cuts here. What was I cutting out? I think 1 Strategize is a little bit slow. You don't really want to be derping around playing cards like that. And what am I not bringing in here? Thunderstrike Dragon. Well, Thunderstrike might be fine. You know, let's cut a Wisdom and another Strategize. Because I kind of like having Thunderstrike Dragon, because it enables you to, you know, lock down the skies, and he's got a lot of flyers. So I think this lineup is pretty good. All right. So let me change my notes here. I had made some notes before the match, but I actually forgot to put in 2 Thunderstrike So we're going to go -2 strat, -1 wisdom for +2 dragon. The setback is normally not good against this kind of deck main deck, but it's actually quite good post board because he potentially brings in Champion of Fury. And so that gives you another way to answer Champion of Fury in addition to the Hailstorms. Although his list does look pretty threatening to deal with if we don't deal with Deep Forge Plates and Hammer of Mights. But if he doesn't have... You know, if he gets a slow start like he had right there, or he stumbles on his mana, then we can pretty quickly get the game out of reach. He needs to be pretty much right on curve and hit everything perfect in order to beat us. But if he stumbles for just a little bit, we'll definitely pull ahead. And the unfortunate part about that deck is that despite it being an aggro deck, it's kind of more aggro / mid-range, you know, it's prone to stumbles more than, say, Felnscar Gunslingers or, you know, Mono-Red Grenadins or Combray aggro. Like, it's much more prone to playing 3 colors, a lot of clunky influence requirements, no real threats until turn 2 or 3. So, can definitely is a less consistent aggro deck than some of the other ones that are out there. But that's just the nature that aggro has to go to these days because, you know, the prevalence of Hailstorm has kind of pushed out a lot of those, you know, weenie removal or weenie aggro decks out of the format. All right, so game 2 here, we lost the die roll, unfortunate. But this hand is fine. It's got all of our colors sorted out. It's got scouts. Has a couple of removal, but not the best. But we'll keep it. So he's starting off a banner, which to me means he might be a little clunky on power. Because if he had a crest, I think he would have played that instead. I guess he has some. He only has 4 crests, so it's not that many. Alright, so I'd like to play primal cards first. I don't necessarily want that. You can only pop Aegises. Now we can do better. Just a random card is probably better than that at this point, since we're not hurting on power. So he has at least 3 power here because he redrew into at least 2 plus a Seek power. So he's not going to be stuck on 2. He might be stuck on 3. Champion Cunning's not necessarily better. We have to play a Shadow now in case we need to Devastating Setback next turn. More spot removal is absolutely fine by me. Vadius, okay. I think I just want to take a look at his hand. I want to get out like a Hammer of Might or something, or a Plate. Yeah, we gotta take Hammer of Might. Fortunately, he has Aegis Plate, or Protect Plate. So take the Hammer of Might here. And then next turn I in Cold Blood this. Or in Cold Blood the Kothon? No, it's gotta be this guy, right? This is annoying. Oh, he's stuck on power, so he doesn't have a 5th power. Okay, that's nice. So I'm not worried about Plate just yet. So I think I can afford to Cold Blood the Kothon. Well, I can't deal with it right now. We can get all the Kothons out of here. Next turn we can Cold Blood to pop the Aegis. Shit, he has a second one. Well, I don't need to worry about... I don't need to sabotage just yet. Well, maybe it is better, actually. Well, let's take a look what we got coming up. Another Cold Blood. It's not really what I want. I want another power so I can cast Daraka. I think in the interest of just... Yeah, I think in the interest of... This is a tough one. In the interest of power efficiency, I would cast Cold Blood. It doesn't really do anything. I'd rather pop an Aegis with Daraka's effect. Let's just sabotage out Plate. Plate's the only thing I really care about. So he has a Protect. I don't care about Protect. But if we hit one more power, then Daraka fully stabilizes the situation. That's not a power, but I know he doesn't have Vanquish, and a 5/5 keeps me quite stable. He had a he had a Protect available, right? I'm thinking, oh, maybe he has a Torch there. Nah, it doesn't look like it. That's fine. I can live with that. Let's just Duraka to stun it. Or I could Cold-Blood it away. Kind of want to Cold-Blood it away. And we're out of this. Okay, we'll leave back on blockers. And as long as we don't get hit by another plate or something here. That's kind of nice to pop an Aegis, but I guess I could pop an Aegis, play another guy, but he doesn't have flying yet, so I just want to lock down his flyer. It's possible that I should have attacked here with this guy, but then I run the risk of getting really blown out by another, like a top deck Vanquish or something. So many Vadiuses. Vadii. I think I just ping something. Play champion. No, that doesn't do anything. I think I want to strategize. I really think I need to strategize. I need to like kind of shoot the moon here and hit something real good, like a hailstorm. Hello. So Wisdom the Elders is not necessarily what I want to be doing here. So let's just ping off one guy. Hailstorm is bored. Yeah. I got to do this now while he's he doesn't have Protect available. And then I think I'm okay to attack with the 7/4. If he wants to double block it, be my guest. Trade 2 for 1 here. Remove all of his threats. But if not, we're at least putting a good clock on him so that we can, you know, threaten to swing and kill him quickly. Because we can't let him stick around forever, otherwise he's going to find a way out of this. Let's get aggressive here. Well, let's not get that aggressive. Let's just attack with Duraka here. And then I think just another champion. And then next turn we attack with everybody. Right now just playing 5/5s is plenty good enough. Okay, so there goes the Protect. Duo, don't care. It means that he's not dead this turn, but oh dear god, a Crest of Cunning. That's insanity, because that gives this guy flying and Aegis. Don't need a Sabo. Let's just attack with Cunning in the air, because he'll be dead next turn. And we play another one. And they both pump on the board, and it's insane. Alright, managed to win game 2. Game 1 was pretty much a non-game, but game 2 was a touch closer, but we had a better late game. So 2-0 in the Invitational. Feels good.